Today on Tikifire Toy Reviews, G.I. Joe Snake Eyes action figure. Hello and welcome to another Tikifire Toy Review. I'm Tikifire, and today I'm reviewing a figure that I picked up recently on a trip to Dollar General to buy some batteries. I noticed they had their G.I. Joe figures, 3 3/4 inch action figures, on sale for $3. They were originally $6. And they had like a green shipwreck, which is odd. Shouldn't he be blue? I mean, on the package it shows him being blue. See? And they had Storm Shadow, but he was a different color. And they had Cobra Commander, but I opted for Snake Eyes, because Snake Eyes has always been one of my favorite characters in the whole G.I. Joe pantheon. I know he is for a lot of people, but, you know, whatever. So I picked this one up, $3. I figure for $3 you can't go wrong, even if it is a modern figure. So let's take a look at him. Here he is in the package. He's got the cool Arashikage, or Arashikage, however you say that, tattoo behind him there. It says G.I. Joe is the code name for a special operations unit of highly trained men and women who defend the world against the evil Cobra organization. You've got Duke, First Sergeant, you got Snake Eyes Commando, you got Shipwreck Sailor, Storm Shadow Ninja, Cobra Trooper Infantry, and Cobra Commander, Cobra Leader. Collect them all, each sold separately. Some poses may require additional hand support. No, really? Okay. And it has a copyright of 2011. It says visit gijoe.com, etc., etc. So, I'm not sure how old these really are. I'm not sure if they were at somewhere else beside Dollar General first, and then eventually Dollar General got them. I'm not really sure what's going on there, but either way, I was glad to find it for $3. I'm not a big collector or a big fan of the newer G.I. Joe figures, but I figured for $3 I'd give it a shot. So I got my handy dandy box cutter. Let's open him up and see what he's like.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Imagine this. Hey, we're behind enemy line. What's that? It's the Cobra bunker. Follow me. Who's got it? Dreadnoks, Torch, Ripper, and Buzzer. Let's tell the Joes. The G.I. Joe checkpoint. Who's the commando? Snake Eyes. And there's Alpine. And Airtight. And the Joe Air Defense. Yeah!
G.I. Joe Air Defense, G.I. Joe Checkpoint, Cobra Bunker, and Joe and Dreadnoks figures each sold separately from Hasbro. Now, back to G.I. Joe.
Alright, first off, coolly enough, he comes with a little stand. Now, it doesn't have his name on it like I've seen some of the stands do. But for $3, I guess you can't expect too much. Inside the packaging, where it says Snake Eyes Commando, does have that Arashikage symbol again. In the comics, any fan of Snake Eyes from the comics knows he had that symbol tattooed on his arm, as did Storm Shadow, because they were from the same ninja clan. And here's Snake Eyes in the plastic, and we're going to get him out. Alright, so you got 2 peg holes. You can pose him on either one, or if you want to get fancy, you could spread his legs a little and pose him on both. Not sure what the point of that would be, but let's see, let's try it. Alright, so we've got Snake Eyes right there. And let's focus in on him a little bit. There's Snake Eyes. He's got some weird coloring going on. He's got like green padding here. The one on the back looks like he's supposed to be blue, not green, but hey, for $3, can't complain. He's got on some kind of commando vest, belt thing. It's weird. He does have the hole in the back so he could wear a backpack, but he didn't come with one. Doesn't have any guns or any other weapons beside this green sword, which he's holding in this hand. Now, I guess you could pose him possibly in either hand there. Yeah, not too shabby for $3. I mean, hey, I've paid more for less. I know a lot of the newer Star Wars figures, like the Saga Legends line, movie Legends line, those aren't disposable, and they cost way more than $3. So his head will turn. You can turn it all the way around if you want. It's ball jointed. You can also look down a little bit, look up a little bit. He does have a ball joint at the elbow, and you can twist that all the way around. He does have swiveling wrists, and his shoulder is ball jointed, and you can bend his arm out like that. He does have the articulation. It's hard to see, but he does have it at the chest level, and his legs do bend at the waist. You can bend his legs out 90 degrees. You can also bend his knee 45 degrees. He does not have the swivel up here that a lot of these newer figures have, but that's okay. I think he's still pretty cool looking. He's got knee pads on his knees. He's got boots on. Looks like his ankles do have a swivel on them. Looks like they're ball jointed, but yeah, they can bend a little bit. So I guess you could pose him in weird poses, but not sure why you'd want to, but go figure. You could get him in kind of an action pose that way, I guess. He's ready to slice somebody with his sword. And he comes with the sword. He's got all kinds of things molded on his body, like a good commando should. It looks like he's got a pouch there on his leg. Over here he's got another pouch with some kind of wiring or something coming out of it. That's weird. And then he's got pouches galore here on the front of him. So yeah, this is one pouched out Snake Eyes figure. So I don't know what else to say about him. I mean, he's an okay rendition of Snake Eyes, and for $3 you can't really complain too much. He's all right for a modern guy. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please check out my other videos, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you.